Hey guys, it's Brian. As you know, on this channel, we like to stay positive. I like to be a positive influence on the community. I like to talk about mental health, and I really like to involve the community. But sometimes somebody in the community just pisses you off, and you just have to put it out there, and you have to say what it has to say. And I'm getting continuous emails and text messages about this. And I figured it was time to, it's time to put my foot down. This is like a David and Goliath thing, right? Everyone tells me, you don't go after the big channels. But you know what? I'm here to tell you, I'm calling ProfessionalMonkey out. I mean, I hate to do this, but we need to talk about this ProfessionalMonkey thing. He goes on about how he's the average biker and, he's the average guy. And then you see him, he's flying to Singapore and he's doing this and he's doing that. And he's this, world traveler. And, is he really the common man biker that we think? And then there's the other thing I got to thinking about. Did you ever notice you only see him in his garage or in his bedroom when he's live streaming? I kind of feel like it's the Truman Show. Like, does he really have a house? Is this all just part of a giant marketing campaign? Like, does he have one of those influencer houses where people just send him stuff and it's a giant stage and he has a camera crew? It's like a documentary. I don't know. And the other issue I have is, what's the deal with the way he treats Mrs. Monkey? I mean, clearly the man's outkicked his coverage. I mean, he married so up, it's ridiculous. I mean, she is lovely. She saved those children. She saved that bus full of nuns. And he gives her no screen time. She's always in the back. She has maybe one bike? I mean, I think the Mrs. ProfessionalMonkey channel would do a hell of a lot better. I mean, think of it. Think of all the goodness Mrs. Monkey could bring by having her own YouTube channel. And then there's the other thing that bothers me. It's the constant indecisiveness. I mean, one week it's this bike, then the next week he's building a chopper, then he's building a trike, then he's building a performance trike bagger. I can't keep up. I mean, do I buy an Advan Black product to make it snake venom? Do I buy it to make it white? Do I buy this? Do I buy that? I mean, I can't keep up. My credit cards can't keep up. I mean, every day. It's buying a new bike. You should buy this bike, but I got rid of that bike for this bike. And then what the hell is up with the fact that he won't admit that the Road Glide is the greatest motorcycle, hands down, full stop, that Harley Davidson ever made? He's always going on about there's no difference. Bro, there's a difference. No, all the cool kids ride Road Glides. It's the reality. I mean, look at Mrs. Monkey. It's all she rides. If it's good enough for Mrs. Monkey, it's good enough for all of us. Just stop. Just stop. The other thing that bothers me is there are solid staples in this community. Solid staples. YouTube channels that are just above and beyond. They do the work, and Monkey trashes them. He either trashes them, he gives them bad advice. I know what you're thinking, Bri. You're full of crap. You're making this up. Fine. Check this out.
Bodie52 here. I watched that ProfessionalMonkey guy since he first started, back when he was just a little small channel. Watched his garage videos, watched his lives, watched him when he was funny, when I watched him when he wasn't so funny, watched him when he was crazy. I mean, I was dedicated to this guy. And one of the times I sent him a note, I said, hey, dude, I'm looking for a windshield, and I really like yours. Can you tell me what it is and how big it is? He told me the windshield, and he goes, it's 18 inches. So I order one. It shows up. I put it on the bike, and I'm like, man, this seems like it's a little tall. So I take the bike out, and I'm looking through the bottom of it. The damn thing is so tall. I look behind me. It's blocking the wind for like half the cars behind me. Thanks, pal.
Hey guys, Dallas Baseball here, and I've heard we're making a list of things that we hate about ProMonkey. And yes, he made the list. Well, I not only have one thing that I think I hate about ProMonkey is the fact that he promotes Harley on Honda violence. Can we not just get along?
See what I'm saying? He's giving bad product advice to Bodine52. Bodine52 is like a saint. I mean, you don't get any more wholesome than that. And Monkey's making him spend his hard-earned money on buying a windshield that the whole pack behind him would get protection from, which I guess in some ways is kind of good. And then we've got this Dallas guy, right? Dallas is a hardworking guy. He makes the sexiest concrete videos you've ever seen. And Monkey's calling him out because he bought a Honda. I mean, whatever happened to it was the same wind. Whatever happened to we're all sharing the common experience of being bikers. Why you got to call the guy out like that? I mean, granted, he's only 3 apples tall, but there's no reason to call the guy out. You know, and you know what the number one thing that bothers me about Professional Monkey? He gets these jokes. He gets these jokes in his head. And I'm making a video over. Yeah, I understand you're drunk as fuck and you want to argue with the cat. I get it, but I'm trying to make a fucking video. Go to bed drunk. Anyway, he just doesn't let the jokes die. He doesn't. It's ridiculous. Something needs to be said. You don't believe me? Go and check out his channel. Go and check out his channel and tell me if any of this is wrong. If I'm wrong, flame me in the comments. I don't care. I'm a big guy. I can handle it. All I'm saying is we got to stop this and we got to be a better role model for the community. That's all I got to say. If you agree differently, leave it in the comments. Oh, you guys are still here? You're still here? So you made it through the whole video. Well, if you made it through the whole video, I hope you realize that this is just a joke. I have nothing but love for the monkeys. Professional Monkey's a stand-up guy. He's helped me as well as so many people in the motorcycle community. Monkey's getting really close to that 100 subscriber mark. So if you're not following Professional Monkey, please consider doing so. Let's get him above that 100K. He's a great dude. He deserves all the respect in the world. And yeah, go check him out if you hadn't already. And again, like I said, guys, if you made it this far, please understand this is just a joke. I love you guys to death. Monkey loves you guys. A huge thanks to Bodine and Mr. Dallas for putting up with this crazy idea. Guys, thanks so much. I hope you're well. And please remember, you're not alone. Thanks for watching, guys.